Hi, my name is Hunter Morrison, and this is my activity 14, kind of the reflection on ATTR 225. To start off, I just want to say that this was a fantastic course. Even though it was online, I feel like I gained so much knowledge and just more comprehension of how the medical world just is by the breakdown of words. So I'm going to start going through it. I'm going to first start back in chapter one, where it's just kind of the introduction to the terminology, and you got to learn root words, combining vowels, prefixes, different suffixes, and how to build the words that you will use every day in the medical field. Next was the body organization, and that was pretty good. Just give a brief overview of the different types of cells, the different types of tissues, and the organs in the different systems. And then we're gonna move into the integumentary system, and that just kind of talked about the skin and the epidermis and all that. And it's kind of a big review from anatomy, which I had a couple years ago, and I'm glad that I got more. I just kind of got a review in that sense. And then it came to the musculoskeletal system. And this was a really fun chapter for me because of the activity that I did. I love to write things on a board and then go back and explain them because that just doesn't educate somebody else, but it educates myself further because I'm able to explain things and then it sticks in my head a little bit better. And then, so if more, I would say, just kind of general feedback, if we could do more of those kind of activities where you really let freedom of the students, and I know not all students will do the best, but the ones that really like it will go above and beyond. Next was the cardiovascular system. I feel like I had a pretty good grasp on this just because, from anatomy, I really cemented it into my mind and I still had a good one. Then we moved to chapter 6, which is the blood and the lymphatic system. That was a really fun chapter. Nothing bad to say. It was just good information to learn. Next was the respiratory system. Again, a good general overview. Talked a lot about the good pathologies and a lot of therapeutics to help with that. Same thing with digestive. And then we got to the urinary system. Again, it's with the writing on the board activities. Love doing that. I love the freedom that students can get when they get to interpret things themselves. Next came the reproductive systems. Um, it was a good chapter through and through. And then next is the endocrine system. All around good. And really talked about all the glands and much needed information. And then we went to the nervous system. Again, good. Nothing bad to say about any of these. I don't think that one chapter was better than any other. I think they were all just very solid. And then the special senses, the eyes and the ears. Again, just did it. It was a good chapter. And then special topics. I'm glad it kind of went into that because that's more of your real world knowledge right there. All right, so now that we're kind of done overviewing the chapters, I will say, just as an own reflection, I need to do a lot better on finding good peer reviewed journal articles and then being able to cite them better. I'm not extremely good at researching, but I think with time I can improve. And stuff that I did do well, I personally think is I love the presenting aspect of being able to write on the board, make it spend as much time as I want, and then go back and explain it further. And then I plan to utilize all this information that I used in my day-to-day career in my future career as a PA. Just I plan to use it every day, of course, because I will be in the medical field. I will be a practicing physician, and I'll need to be able to A, talk to my colleagues about it, and B, talk to my patients who might not be in the medical field. Will need to talk to them and present these ideas to them. All in all, I thought this was a fantastic course. I would recommend it to anybody. And thank you very much